No more. 10 foods seniors should never put in the fridge, doctor explains. You might be making a simple mistake right now that's stealing your health, aging your eyes, and even putting your life at risk, all because of your refrigerator. More than 9 out of 10 people store certain foods in the cold thinking they're protecting them. But in reality, they're destroying the most powerful nutrients your body needs to stay strong. And once you find out what they are, you'll rethink every shelf in your kitchen. Number 10. Tomatoes. You might think popping tomatoes into the fridge keeps them fresh, but in reality, you're destroying them from the inside out. Cold temperatures shut down the natural enzymes that create sweetness and aroma, leaving you with bland, lifeless fruit. Even worse, once chilled, their flavor is gone for good. There's no bringing it back. This single mistake can turn a vibrant, juicy tomato into something that tastes like wet cardboard. But it's not just about taste. Refrigeration also disrupts lycopene production, the antioxidant powerhouse that gives tomatoes their rich red color. Lycopene plays a key role in protecting your heart and reducing cancer risk. But when the cold strikes, levels plummet. Add to that the dreaded chilling injury, where the flesh becomes watery and mealy. And you've just sabotaged your own produce. The fridge may seem safe, but for tomatoes, it's a slow, flavorless death. If losing tomatoes' taste and nutrients makes you rethink your fridge habits, brace yourself. The next food on our list can lose up to 90% of its antioxidants in just days, all because of one common storage mistake. And unlike tomatoes, this one's a creamy superfood you probably buy every week without realizing you're draining its health benefits. Number 9. Avocado. You probably bought that perfect avocado, dreaming of creamy toast or a fresh salad. But the moment it hits the fridge, you're sabotaging it. Cold temperatures slam the brakes on natural ripening, leaving you with a rubbery texture and muted flavor. And if you've already sliced it, the cold speeds up oxidation, turning that gorgeous green into an unappetizing brown mush. What you thought was preservation is actually slow destruction. Even more shocking, refrigeration can strip away up to 90% of the avocado's antioxidant power in just a few days. These antioxidants protect your cells, boost your heart health, and keep your skin glowing. But the cold drains their potency fast. Add in the loss of its delicate healthy fats, and you've taken a nutritional powerhouse and turned it into a shell of what it should be. The fridge isn't helping, it's robbing. If the thought of losing all that creamy goodness hurts, wait until you hear about the next food. It's something millions enjoy daily, believing they're keeping it fresh, but one night in the fridge can rob it of its soul, aroma, and magic forever. Number 8. Coffee. For many people, coffee is sacred, that morning ritual that fuels the day. But storing it in the fridge, that's like pouring water on a masterpiece painting. Coffee is porous, meaning it soaks up moisture and every stray odor in your fridge. From last night's leftovers to that half-cut onion. The result? A cup that tastes nothing like the rich, aromatic brew you were dreaming of. The cold also speeds up a silent thief, oxidation. As soon as coffee is exposed to moisture, its essential oils, the very compounds that give coffee its deep, complex flavor, begin to break down. In just days, your beans or grounds lose their punch, their aroma fades, and their caffeine stability drops. The fridge doesn't just dull your coffee, it erases its character. If losing your coffee's magic sounds bad, brace yourself for what's next. This next food is a kitchen staple you probably use daily. But chilling, it can completely alter its texture and even trigger harmful bacteria growth. And it's hiding right on your countertop right now. Number 7. Bread. Think. Putting bread in the fridge keeps it soft and fresh. Think again. It actually makes it go stale faster than you'd believe. The cold triggers a process called where starch molecules realign and force out moisture, turning your loaf dry and crumbly within hours. What was once fluffy and inviting becomes a sad, dense block you can barely chew. And it's not just about texture. Refrigeration strips bread of its comforting aroma and subtle sweetness, leaving behind a flat, lifeless bite. Even worse, if stored too long, the moisture inside can condense, inviting mold to creep in faster than if you'd simply left it in a bread box. That fresh for longer idea, it's one of the biggest myths in the kitchen. If you think losing bread's softness is bad, wait until you hear about the next item. It's a golden, nutrient-rich food often labeled a superfood, but one night in the fridge can cause it to harden, lose flavor, and even trigger changes that weaken its health benefits. Number 6. Honey. Honey is nature's liquid gold. Rich, sweet, and packed with nutrients that can last for years without spoiling. But the moment you put it in the fridge, you start a process that ruins its silky texture and natural beauty. Cold temperatures cause honey to crystallize rapidly, turning it into a gritty, cloudy mess that's hard to scoop and far less appealing. Worse still, refrigeration can dull honey's aroma and subtly change its flavor profile. Those delicate, floral notes, the natural enzymes, and its antibacterial properties all suffer in the cold. While crystallized honey is still safe to eat, it loses the luxurious mouthfeel and vibrant taste that make it so special. In short, the fridge robs honey of its soul. And if you think losing honey's golden perfection is sad, the next food on our list will shock you. It's a heart-healthy favorite with a delicate texture. But the wrong storage method can make it spoil faster, lose its nutrients, and turn into something you'll never want to eat again. Number 5. Olive oil. Olive oil is liquid sunshine, smooth, fragrant, and loaded with heart-boosting antioxidants. But put it in the fridge, and you're committing culinary sabotage. The cold causes it to solidify into an unappetizing waxy sludge, robbing it of its elegance and making it nearly impossible to pour or drizzle. That beautiful golden green glow, it turns cloudy and lifeless. Beyond appearance, refrigeration can actually dull olive oil's flavor. The rich, peppery notes and delicate fruitiness that chefs prize are muted, leaving you with something flat and uninspiring. Even more concerning, repeated chilling and warming can speed up oxidation, degrading its healthy fats, and stripping away the very benefits that make olive oil a superfood. If losing olive oil's character makes you cringe, you'll be stunned by the next food. It's a tropical favorite, loved for its sweetness and juiciness, but store it in the fridge too soon, and you might never taste its full sun-ripened glory again. Number 4. Bananas. Bananas are nature's perfect snack, sweet, soft, and packed with potassium. But the moment you put them in the fridge before they're ripe, you stop their natural ripening process dead in its tracks. The peel turns black, the texture changes, and the flavor never fully develops. What should be a burst of tropical sweetness becomes dull and disappointing. Cold temperatures damage the fruit's delicate cell walls, making the flesh mealy instead of creamy. Plus, refrigeration can cause a loss of key antioxidants, cutting into the very nutrients that make bananas such a healthy choice. Sure, a refrigerated banana won't rot as quickly, but it also won't taste or nourish the way it should. And if ruining a banana's sweetness sounds bad, just wait for the next item. It's a crisp, hydrating fruit loved worldwide, but one trip to the fridge can strip it of its flavor, ruin its texture, and leave you wondering why it suddenly tastes like nothing at all. Number 3. Watermelon. Few things scream summer-like a juicy, sweet watermelon, but storing it in the fridge too soon can rob it of its vibrant flavor and health benefits. Whole watermelons left at room temperature actually keep developing their antioxidant content, especially lycopene, but the cold stops this process in its tracks. You're left with a fruit that's cold, yes, but far less nutritious. The fridge also changes watermelon's texture over time. The flesh can become grainy, watery, and far less satisfying as the cell walls break down in the chilly air. That crisp, refreshing snap you expect with each bite, gone, and the flavor becomes muted, making it taste more like icy water than sweet summer sunshine. If losing watermelon's magic feels like a tragedy, brace yourself. The next food is small, powerful, and packed with flavor, but put it in the fridge and it will lose its potency, aroma, and even its health benefits faster than you can imagine. Number 2. Garlic. Garlic is a kitchen superstar, bold, aromatic, and brimming with natural healing properties. But when you stash it in the fridge, you set off a chain reaction that quickly ruins its quality. The cold environment encourages sprouting, turning those perfect cloves bitter and rubbery. Instead of rich, savory notes, you get a sharp, unpleasant taste that overpowers your dishes in all the wrong ways. Worse still, refrigeration increases moisture exposure, which can cause garlic to mold from the inside out without you even noticing. This not only destroys the flavor, but also wipes out much of its allicin, the powerful compound responsible for garlic's antibacterial and anti-inflammatory benefits. The fridge doesn't protect garlic, it silently robs it of everything that makes it special. And if losing garlic's punch sounds disappointing, the final food on our list might shock you the most. It's rich, indulgent, and often treated as a gourmet delicacy. Yet one night in the fridge can destroy its texture, weaken its flavor, and leave you wondering why you ever stored it there. Number 1. Chocolate. Chocolate is pure bliss, in every bite, smooth, rich, and irresistibly indulgent. But put it in the fridge, and you risk ruining that perfect experience. Cold temperatures cause the cocoa butter to rise to the surface, creating a dull whitish film known as sugar bloom. While still safe to eat, it makes the chocolate look old and unappetizing, stripping away its glossy, luxurious finish. Beyond appearance, refrigeration can alter chocolate's delicate flavor profile. The cold mutes its aroma and causes subtle notes, whether fruity, nutty, or bitter, to disappear. Worse, chocolate absorbs odors easily, so storing it near strong-smelling foods means your prized treat could end up tasting faintly like last night's leftovers. That's a culinary crime. If you think losing chocolate's beauty and taste is sad, imagine this. The key to keeping its perfect texture and flavor lies not in hiding it in the fridge, but in storing it at a stable, cool room temperature. Do that, and every bite will remain as decadent as the day it was made. And there you have it, 10 everyday foods that could lose their flavor, texture, and even their health benefits the moment they hit the fridge. Avoid these simple mistakes, and you'll enjoy richer tastes, better nutrition, and food that truly loves you back. Now it's your turn. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you been storing any of them the wrong way? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your tip might just save someone else's favorite snack. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider food wisdom, and ring the bell so you never miss a chance to make your kitchen smarter. Until next time, keep your food happy, and it will keep you happy.